Hi, my name is Sam. In this video, we're going to look at how to rank in ChatGPT. We're going to go over strategies for optimizing content for AI-driven search results. ChatGPT Search, Google's AI overviews are obviously becoming a bigger and bigger part of how people search for information, and we're going to look at current strategies that can help position your brand and business or yourself to be cited as sources or listed in ChatGPT responses. So we're going to look at optimizing for clarity and user intent, aligning with user prompts, leveraging Bing Webmaster Tools, boosting visibility with brand mentions, building credibility with reviews and backlinks, improving visibility with schema markup, and anticipating and answering user questions. So strategy number one, structuring content for ChatGPT. You want to optimize for clarity and user intent. Now this isn't particularly different from traditional SEO, but you want to use clear, concise language, break content into digestible sections with headers, and then provide direct answers to likely user queries. So this, again, pretty similar to traditional SEO, but it bears mentioning because it does matter. Strategy number two, optimizing for conversational queries. So this is one that'll be slightly different from traditional SEO, where we're going to want to try to align more closely with user prompts. The way that people would converse with, say, ChatGPT as opposed to a traditional Google search is a little bit different. As an example, traditionally, we may just go to Google and type in best coffee shops NYC. With ChatGPT, it's more likely that someone would use a more conversational question, like where can I find great coffee in NYC? And so having that type of language on your website and in your content could help to better position you to be referenced in AI search responses. Next is leveraging Bing Webmaster Tools. So Microsoft and OpenAI, who the creator of ChatGPT, they have a partnership, and ChatGPT uses Bing to search for results and can get real-time data there, and they're working together. And so obviously you don't want to ignore Google and Google Search Console, but Bing Webmaster Tools, well, you should already be doing that if you're doing SEO. Like, it is even more important now, and it positions you to be more likely to have Bing be aware of your site, which should make ChatGPT more aware of your site. And so things you want to consider: setting up a Bing Webmaster Tools account and submitting your sitemap, using Bing's SEO analyzer to fix issues. So just being aware of Bing search and making sure Bing is aware of your site and that your site is set up well. And then, taking a look with Bing Webmaster Tools of how is your site performing, just like you would with Google Search Console, to then get insight into where your site's showing up, and that could potentially help you better position yourself for ChatGPT responses. Next, boosting visibility with brand mentions. So one thing that we're seeing is that in a ChatGPT response, it will show you its citations and its sources and where it's finding information. And a lot of times, as opposed to just, hey, this was at the top of Google, it's referencing other authoritative sites. And so things where, this is PR, I think is going to matter more and more. Your brand being known is going to matter more and more. Industry-specific citations, so for in the travel hospitality industry, like TripAdvisor, having a strong presence there will probably have an overly high effect on a ChatGPT result as opposed to traditional Google search. For law firms, Avo, FindLaw, Justia, these legal specific citations seem to carry more weight currently. And so having a presence in these areas that matter for your industry is going to help with ChatGPT recognizing you and potentially referencing you in a response. Similarly, building credibility with reviews and backlinks. So some of this goes hand in hand, but obviously getting positive reviews is going to be helpful, specifically across platforms. So not just Google Business Profile, but on Yelp, on Trustpilot, on industry-specific citations like we had mentioned. those are all going to, those all matter. And so you want good reviews. Obviously you want your reviews, I would say, spread out across industries, and obviously the more reviews, not industries, but spread out across different citations and locations. Obviously the more reviews you have, the better. That's going to help with traditional search as well. And then getting backlinks from authoritative sites. The ChatGPT doesn't crawl backlinks the way that a search engine would, but we know, like, if we're ranking higher in Bing and backlinks matter there, that can help. But even more so, just the reference where other websites, like trusted authoritative sites referencing us, that can matter from a AI search response. And then you can use tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush to help identify link building opportunities. So there is that. Moving on, improving visibility with schema markup. So again, this is another one that should already be done if you're practicing SEO, but using FAQ, how to local business schema. There's obviously other types of schema, but using that to help search engines, to help software recognize what's on your site and what it's about, and it'll make it easier for it to understand. If it's easier for it to understand, it's going to better position you as a source. That's just, you should be using schema markup already, but if you're not, that's something to make sure that you add in to your strategy. Then anticipate and answer user questions. So look for popular questions, whether that's ChatGPT, Google Trends. People also ask, and as we had mentioned before, like, answer those in a conversational format. And so just like we had talked about, instead of best coffee shops NYC, like, what's a good coffee shop in New York City, like having more of that content there, and then thinking through, if someone is asking questions about my brand or my product or my service, how are they going to be phrasing those questions, and then starting to align your content more along that would make sense and could better position you to show up as a source in ChatGPT and other language learning model responses. So a couple of final tips here. Refreshing your content regularly to stay relevant. This is, again, something that you should already be doing, but that's a recommendation to do that to help ranking in ChatGPT. Citing reliable sources to improve your trustworthiness. This is also an older SEO tactic, and that you should do, but like having, basically linking out to trusted sources will help to make it, it's like just a good citation on your own content. And then, and this is maybe the most important one, but go and test your queries and search terms in ChatGPT to see what they're giving back to you. And then so look at the types of responses that they're giving back, look at the businesses or products that are being featured, look at the sources that they're citing, and learn from that, because there's a good chance that this is all going to be continuing to change and evolve over the coming months and years. And so, these are things that we're seeing right now, but in 6 months, this could all look a little bit different. So going and testing yourself and seeing what ChatGPT gives you back is going to matter and be maybe the most important thing that you do. Key takeaways here: you want to structure content for clarity and conversational relevance. Use schema markup, use Bing Webmaster Tools, and then build credibility. Brand mentions, reviews, backlinks, general PR, I think, is going to matter more and more when it comes to AI and language learning model search responses. Thank you. I hope this video was helpful. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the chat. I'd love to hear what people are thinking. I'd love to continue to learn myself. Stay tuned for more in our AI SEO series, and you can find the whole series at sambretsman.com. I hope you have a great rest of your day.